talk. For the sake of our people. A piece of advice. We should make decisions for the sake of our people. Not for the sake of how strong I will look. Man, people who are dying right now in Ethiopia are not leaders. And normal innocent people are dying. Alright? In Ethiopia. The crisis is going on in Ethiopia there. Leaders are not dying. Normal folks are dying there. Alright? The situation that is happening in Kenya and Somalia, normal people, they're gonna die. And that we should always care about people. We should always care about the lives of people. And when we talk about women, we do not care about their lives because we are ready to fight someone, we are ready to kill someone. Who has the resources to go on a war right now? Every country has been hit by COVID-19. Do you have resources to go on a war? Okay, you have a pandemic is killing people, and also you want to kill each other. Man, that's why, man, we are still poor, you know, because of this kind of mindset. All right, do you think God is going to bless you with the mindset of killing one another? Come on, you have pandemic is killing people, and you still want to kill somebody. What the heck? What is wrong? What is wrong with our continent? What is wrong with our people? What is wrong with Africa, for God's sake? We can't keep fighting. We can't keep killing one another. We can't keep doing that. We cannot even think about it. For God's sake, even God is looking at us and he's crying. He's crying, man. Life is supposed to be cherished. It's supposed to be protected. I don't care. This crisis has been going for years. I don't care. It has been going. We had those issues. Yes, with Kenya, we had those issues before. Some other countries, they have those issues before. But ask yourself this question. All these boundaries, who put it there? Who invented those boundaries? What intention did they have? Ask yourself those questions, guys. You're smarter than that. What intentions did they have when they were putting those boundaries? Ask yourself that question. What intention did they have? What intention did they have? To separate us, to divide us, to take advantage of our unity and to divide us. We were one. We were living like brothers and sisters. And they did that and they succeeded. And they colonized us. And because of that, we thought that, you know what, that is Somalia. You know what, that is Kenya. That is Tanzania. That is Ethiopia. That is South Africa. That is Ghana. That is Nigeria. For God's sake, we are one people. We are one race. And that is human race. Alright? Those boundaries, it doesn't mean anything. Boundaries doesn't mean anything. We should not kill people just by protecting boundaries. No. I say no to that. I say no to that. Boundaries, they don't mean anything. They don't mean anything, guys. They don't mean anything. When it comes to life of people and boundaries, I choose life of people. And if you're choosing boundaries, you are crazy and you're stupid, and I cannot have this conversation with you. You cannot think about having life of people and then you're having boundaries and you're choosing boundaries. Life of people matters. All right, that's why this is why the world is not taking us serious. This is why the world is looking down on us, because conflicts every single day is conflict. Professor Lumumba was just talking the other day, man. So many countries, more than 13 different countries in Africa having boundaries, and now Somalia and Kenya is gonna be 15 and more countries. Every single day crisis, every single day fighting, every single day. Man, for God's sake, when are we gonna be awake, Africa? When are we gonna be awake? The next thing you'll find, man, if this man, and I pray that this will not, it's not going to be a war. I pray that it's going to be peace between Somalia and Kenya. But if this is going to break up, the next thing you'll find international organizations siding with one region. You see international organizations side with Somalia. You see international organizations side with Kenya for their own benefit. They're not doing that because they care for your peace. They don't care for your peace, for their own benefit. Because they look, they see what we're going to get from Kenya, what we're going to get from Somalia when it comes to this. That's what they see. That's what they look. And they don't care about your life. You're going to end up killing your brothers and sisters. They don't care. They're going to come, they're going to help you, they're going to support you, and they're going to take advantage of you. Because you'll be like, oh, you help us winning this war. Oh, please. They will take whatever the heck they want to take because you're fighting with your brother. Open your eyes. Kenya is not your enemy. Somalia is not your enemy. Some people are commenting in this post and they say that they are our enemies. Shut the heck up, all right? Shut the heck up. He's not your enemy. Kenyan brothers, they're not your enemy. Somali people, they're not your enemy. Guys, forgive my language, man. I just cannot control myself right now. All right, it's just paining me. My heart is in pain, and because people are going to die. Cannot think that your African brother is your enemy. How many times should I say that? How many times should we call for peace? Come on, let's wake up. We're better than this. Let's not somebody else decide for our fate. Let's not let anyone decide for our fate. All right, Africa, wake up. Africa, wake up. You're not enemies. Somalia, Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania, Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Togo, Tunisia, Algeria, Egypt, everywhere. Come on, Zambia, Malawi. Come on. You're not enemies. We're not enemies. Tanzania. Come on, guys. We're not enemies. I don't want anybody to side like with Somalia, anyone to side with Kenya. Come on, guys. We're siding with Africa. We are one. When we choose, when we begin to side with one country, we are choosing who we are going to support. But let's remember that Africa is one. All right? Let's remember that Africa is one. Let's remember that Somalia is as important as much as Kenya. And Kenya is as important as much as Tanzania. Tanzania is important as much as Ethiopia. Ethiopia is as much as important as whatever country out there, guys. Eritrea. Eritrea is important as anyone. And every single person's lives matter. Our lives matter. African lives matter. All right? They matter. Your life matter. Your life matter. We should never fight and killing one another because of borders. Take that out of the picture. Take that out of the picture. And I want to talk to my brothers and sisters. I want to talk to Somali people right now. Somali people, war is not an option. We cannot take that road. We cannot go down that road. All right? For a long time, for a very long time. Ask me this. I've been trying to do reaction. And I've been trying to expose Somalia to the world. You know why? Because the image of Somalia outside in the world is not good. It's bad. People, they always think worse of Somalia. All right, I've seen it and it pains me. Even Africa, some African countries that have been thinking bad about Somalia. Somalia is a beautiful country. It has beautiful people. It has kind people, beautiful culture, it's beautiful people, man. I have friends from there. I've been doing reaction. I've been doing a lot of things. I've been exposed to that culture, and I'm planning to visit there. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful place. It's not a place to war for. For a long time, it's been going war in that country. That country has been paralyzed because of the wars that have been happening, because of lives that have been dying. Somali people life matter. And you guys, you cannot go on a war again. Kenya lives people matter. I'm talking to you Kenyans. You cannot say things like we're ready to go to fight with our blood for these boundaries. Nobody cares about your boundaries. Nobody cares about your borders. Nobody cares about that. But your life matters. And you cannot think about fighting with Somali people because they're your brothers. They're your sisters. We are one. I don't care what kind of religion they're coming from. I don't care what kind of ethnicity they're coming from. I don't care what kind of language they speak. I don't care what kind of culture they have. But you guys are brothers and sisters. You cannot think about fighting with one another. No Kenya, no Somalia. Take that out of your system and stop talking about that. Stop commenting on my page and talking about war. Stop that. Talk about peace. That we want peace. That I want peace with Kenya. I want peace with my brothers. Yes, we cannot fight about boundaries. We cannot fight about war. We need peace. I want you guys to talk about that. I want you guys to want peace. You talk about war, it's going to happen and it's going to kill a lot of people. And you might be one of them that are going to die. If you're talking about war, are you going to be happy? Are you going to call yourself hero because you're fighting for your border? One day when you go and you meet God, you think God is going to be like, oh, good job, my son. You fight for your border. You kill some other brothers. It's a good job. You think you're going straight to hell. I'm telling you right now, you're going straight to hell. Fight with your brother. Kill your brother. And you think there's heaven for you. You think there's paradise for you. It's not going to be paradise. If you believe in God, you have to know that you're going straight down to hell. Not keep fighting with one another. What the heck is wrong with Africa? God has blessed us with so many beautiness, in Africa. God has blessed us so much. Why we are taking that for granted? We have peace right now. All right, yes, we can have all this crisis, but not fighting with one another. We can have all this argument, but not fighting with one another. We cannot think about that. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of losing lives of so many people in Africa. I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired of seeing people dying. I'm tired of seeing that, like normal folk, men crying because they're losing their family. I'm tired of seeing that in Africa. I'm tired of seeing that. All right, we have to put to an end. We have to stop this. God has blessed us so much, guys. Has blessed us with so many things. Why taking that for granted? Why taking that for granted? Why taking that for granted? You think you're fighting for your country? You're not fighting for your country, man. If you want to know what is the best for your country, do you want to know what is the best for your country? Do you want me to tell you what is the best for your country? What is best for your country is people to be alive. That is what is best for your country, man. I don't care about economics. I don't care about oil. I don't care about resources. What is important for your country is people to be alive. That's what important for Kenya. That's what important for Somalia, but not people to die. That's not important. I don't care. If we're gonna be poor for the rest of our life, I don't care. I don't care, but I don't want people to die because of borders and because of oil. All right, resources, God has given us this freely. Why are we fighting with one another? Ocean, you're fighting for the ocean, fighting for the border. Man, I studied economics. I understand this stuff. I understand how much important economic is. I understand this stuff. I took some classes from political science. I understand why these things are important. I understand. But man, you're debating about lives of people and borders? You have to be out of your mind, man. I'm talking to our leaders, man. Leaders, what the heck are you doing? What the heck are you doing? Who cares about politics? Who cares about diplomats? Who cares about who is stronger? What the heck are you doing? Leaders, what the heck are you doing? There's no way. There's no way you can say that we cannot negotiate, we cannot talk. What the heck? Sit down and talk, for God's sake. Sit down and talk. That one talk is going to save hundreds and thousands of lives. What is important to you, man? What is important to you as a leader? You're leading a country. What is important for you? Is it to look strong, to look powerful, or to protect your people? That's your first job. As a leader, your first job is to protect your people. That's your job. Okay. God has given you a chance, an opportunity to serve your people. You're serving your people. That is a chance God has given you to watch over your people, not to risk their lives. All right, I do not understand what kind of decision they make, man. If I'm in the room, if I'm in the room, if I am the president and I'm making decision, guys, I don't care about borders, man. I don't care about that. All right, I care about my people. I care about African people. They cannot fight with one another, man. This thing, it can be resolved in a single meeting. It can be resolved by that. Okay, maybe single meeting, I'm exaggerating. It can be resolved by 10 meetings. Do it then. Sit down and talk. Sit down and talk. Okay. What are you, the president of Somalia? What do you want? I want my people to be safe, and I want to protect my people. What do you want? The first goal. That's the first goal. The first goal is not to protect my borders. No, protect people and their properties, whatever they have. But first is people. You have the same goal in common. That is protect our people. All right. So we cannot allow us to go on a war. We cannot. We both want to protect our people. If you go on a war, some people will die from your country, some people will die from my country. And we have to protect our people. All right. Okay, so war is not an option. Okay, so what should we do? I know that in this matter and all this decision we have and we're going to make, nobody's going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy. So what we have to do, let's sit down and let's make decision for the sake of our people. For the sake of our people. I don't care whether Somalia and Kenya, they collaborate to deal with that business, to do that. They can do that. They can do that. That's why we need one Africa, for God's sake. These borders are driving me crazy. Some people right now in Africa, they want to create their own countries. In South Africa, they're trying to create their own country. Professor Wumba was talking about that. The next thing, One day, you're going to answer before God. What did you do? Talking to you leaders. One day you're going to answer before God. And not only leaders, I'm talking to you normal citizens, normal people. I'm talking to you Africans. What do you do? Save your brother's life. We should be saving lives. We should be saving lives. We already have pandemic. Pandemic is killing people enough. People are dying with the pandemic. Killing people. People are dying already. We already have crisis. Every country has been hit by this pandemic. Economy has been hit so bad in every country. We're already struggling. People are dying with hunger. Across the continent of Africa today, it's 21st century, guys. People are dying with hunger. They don't have food on the table. And you're thinking about going on a war. You don't even have food on the table. Why are you going to fight? Is that the only way? Is that the only way? Is the only way is to fight? That's the only way? You want to look strong? You want to look strong to fight with your brother? And I don't care. Are you going to kill me because I'm saying this? Go ahead and do it. But I'll tell you this, until my last breath, I'll tell you this, that fighting is not an option. It doesn't make you strong. It makes you look stupid. It makes you look dumb. It makes you look weak. Because the only way for you is to fight. That cannot be the only way. One Africa, the tagline of One Africa is a conversation for a better tomorrow. Fighting, it doesn't make you weak. You think holding gun makes you weak? Or you make you strong? You think, going to gym and having a big body, you have a tough body and then you're gonna kill, you think that makes you look strong? That's the same thing I would tell to Nigeria. When they had EndSARS, I did live stream about it. Because police and military, they think they are strong by beating people up and killing people up. That actually makes you look weak. Because in your entire life, I've been trained to beat somebody, to defend your country, to kill the enemies. And then you kill innocent people and then you think you're strong. You think you're strong, huh? Killing innocent people, right? You have a gun and then you're shooting people. You think you're strong. You think you're strong, right? That's your strength for you? That's your strength? This is the strength right now. Having a conversation. Alright, we don't need to agree with one another. We can agree to disagree. We can do that. Or we can have a conversation like brothers. Alright, that brother, I don't appreciate, I don't think you're right, but let's talk until we reach conclusion. Let me hear you, what do you think? You will tell me what you think, and you will hear me what I think. I'll tell you what I think, and then we're gonna talk. We're gonna have AU. Man, for God's sake, people are sleeping. Where the heck is AU? Where are you guys at? I don't care what have you been doing so far, but the situation is out of hand right now. What are you doing about it? Don't tell me that we've tried everything we can. For God's sake, you're a leader. You cannot say those things in front of people. You cannot be a leader. You cannot even qualify to be a leader. Say that, what, we've tried everything we can and now we don't have option. We're gonna go on a war. What the heck? That cannot be an option. Keep talking. Keep negotiation. Keep that going on. Keep those talk. Keep going on. Keep. You are a leader. You cannot say we've done everything you can. Have you done your best? Have you done your best? Have you talked? I don't care, man. Maybe this is because I just never believe in giving up, right? But this is more than just giving up. This is lives of people. Man, how? Ah,